They say that to understand who is good and who is bad in a George R. R. Martin novel, simply look for which side House Blackwood supports. Perhaps their most famous scion, the sorceress kinslayer Brynden Rivers, meets a noble end. Known as Bloodraven, or the Three-Eyed Crow, he was Hand of the King for almost half his natural life, before finally being displaced by Aegon the Unlikely. Having raised a hand against a Blackfire under protection of the crown, Bloodraven is in fact secretly sent as an escort for the king's brother in their journey north to the Wall and the Night's Watch. With hundreds of Brynden Rivers' own hand-picked veterans to accompany him, bearing the ancestral Targaryen sword Dark Sister, he would walk out of history as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, having easily organized an election to elevate himself. Let us posit, then, the fate of his secret bastard. Jack Snow, known now as Jack Bloodwood, is the secret bastard of Brynden Rivers by his only known lover, the equally sorceress Shiera Seastar. Having manipulated the situation on Skagos to be favorable towards his own kin, Brynden sends his new boy to the Starks to replace the Drahisic dynasty as lesser lords. The child, hardy and wonderful and magical, will one day bring peace to the Island of Blood. Rumors of cannibalism and human sacrifice before the werewoods have left this empty land cold and embittered against the world. Sometimes thought of as little more than wildlings, Skagos needs fresh blood, dragon blood, to reinvigorate it. Young Jack and the Bloodwood dynasty will retake the north. For the Targaryens, for the Blackwoods driven out by the Starks, for his father. Jack is but a 6-year-old boy beset by sorcery and bad dreams, with a destiny weighing his dynasty down from above. The night is dark and full of terrors, they say. Winter is coming, they say. What better way to meet these challenges than with the fires of civilization, the fires of dragons rekindled, of eggs awoken in the void, of a people bowed and tamed by the blood of old Valyria. The Bloodwoods have arrived, and we dream of a better tomorrow. This is the prologue for Skagos, Kingdom of Dragons and Blood. The conceit of the roleplay is a bastard child of pure, strong, noble blood, implied to be the son of Brynden Rivers the Bloodraven, is left out of the Wall to take his place ruling the island of Skagos. Near rebellious and savage, the lands are wild and untamed, but there is much to be had in terms of resources and farmlands. With an eye towards a much longer game, a submissive Skagos could become a paradise, a metropolis, if the locals could be cowed and civilized. Enter young Jack. A specimen even in his youth, the boy seems poised for great things, if he can survive the wilds and its cannibal men. And if the rumors of his parentage are true, the Blackwoods may finally leave exile in the north to one day rule it once more, without the interference of Stark interlopers. This will be a very slow game, creating a cosmopolitan Skagos. When it is the most advanced little petty kingdom in the north, perhaps there can be greater moves towards a greater realm. This character was originally designed to be achievement capable, and then tacked on Greensight, Dragon Dreams, and Witch Secret, so yeah, like way over point value. Check the description section below for more information on the mod version and patch information.